Текс. Осталось буквально чуть-чуть. Теперь надо... закрыть Тилос и фабрику, собственно, на Тилосе. Дойти до Молокора. А завтра, собственно, закрыть Молокор. А где все служаночки? Такой вот у меня вопрос. Хоть одна. Подозрительно.
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
Эйтрис, ты пала на темную сторону. Конечно, ты и сама это видишь.
Atris. That is not who I am, not any longer. She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
Что это за место?
All the knowledge of the Sith gathered from across the galaxy and used them to track them down. But now they have been drawn from the shadows of the Outer Rim, and the only final matter to attend to is finishing you.
А когда ситхи будут побеждены, что потом?
When the Sith are destroyed, then I shall rebuild the Jedi Order again. They shall have none of the weaknesses of before. They shall be strong, willing to take battle to any who oppose them and weaken the Republic. They shall not train those who are easily corrupted. No more students that will bring war and hate to the galaxy.
Эйтрис, ты же обратишь джедаев в ситхов.
The Sith are the Jedi are the Sith. What matters is that they be preserved. All the lore, all the teachings brought to a new generation. I am the last of the Jedi, and I will show them this truth. Bring it to the galaxy.
Что с тобой произошло?
The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen to myself, to the galaxy. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me in battle.
Для нас нет причины сражаться.
She said you were the last obstacle to my enlightenment. If I wished to truly face the Sith, to see their heart, then that meant facing you, this last time.
Куда она пошла?
I do not know, yet. I suspect she went in search of you. But just as when she first came here, her path is difficult to see. She has set many things in motion. It is she that ordered the extermination of all Jedi so long ago. She will answer for her crimes. In time. She is Sith, just as you are, just as all who followed Revan were.
Эйтрис, у нас нет на это времени. Нам нужно объединиться, чтобы остановить ситхов.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
О каких планах ты говоришь?
These Sith are cowards, striking from the shadows to kill Jedi. I needed a target to draw them out, but I could not risk my own life, all that remained of the Jedi. So I arranged for you to return to the Republic, leaked information of your past, and then waited for the Sith to come. And they did. But you came to Telos against my predictions. Now they are here, I can finally face this enemy and defeat them.
Я не буду с тобой сражаться. Сдайся, я пощажу тебя.
Surrender to you, never. Let us end this.
Let us end this.
This will teach you.
Ее можно уронить. О, да не только.
Kill me. End this.
Я не буду убивать беззащитного противника, Эйтрис.
I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
У нас есть проблемы и посерьезней, Эйтрис. А убийств и так хватило.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
Ты знаешь, откуда ситхи наносят удары?
You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life. Until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy, echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Это оттуда отправилась Крея? Это туда отправилась Крея.
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5 to finish what you started.
Начатое мной.
Yes, you are an echo in the Force, a hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness, but it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear and difficult to find one's way, and you carry it with you, always.
Какое это имеет отношение к Рее?
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
Зачем Крей это делать?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
Кто Крей такая?
She is one of the Lords of the Sith, one of those who murdered the Jedi, and she holds the death of the galaxy in her hands.
С чего такое возможно?
Because she has gone to Malachor. She is waiting for you there. But you will not survive Telos. Nothing will. It is because the greatest of her apprentices comes to Telos, and he will destroy everything, just as he destroyed KotOR and all the Jedi gathered there.
Понятно. Я услышал достаточно.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world, or end my life as I wish to end yours?
Мне нужно, чтобы ты увидела, чем ты стала. Я отвернулась от этого.
I tied my life, my decisions to the Jedi. Perhaps only in separating myself from the Jedi can I become myself again, learn who I am. Perhaps exile is what I deserve, even though it is many years too late and you have already returned. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself. No, I could not bring myself to tell her. It would have changed nothing. And because I was afraid. You know what lies at the heart of Malachor 5. I had thought it was in the past, yet it has become the future. And all that has happened there will happen again. And that is why I cannot bear it. Because it is Malachor 5. And because she was lost there once. And I fear she will be lost again. I do not understand why the Sith permit such teachings to exist. They cause only echoes, wounds in the Force. A beacon? For who?
Что? Какой еще маяк? Малакор — это маяк? А, да, еще корабль. Наутилус это и есть, короче. Что вы показываете-то? Ага. Я понял, что показывают. Так, ну по-хорошему нужна ионная винтовка. К примеру, вот это. Бесконечно недоступен. Ионный разрядник. И сюда. Прожигающий распылитель. Поставим вот это, но я не думаю, что он будет работать. Так, десятка, девятка, колющий, рубящий и десятка. Ладно, это ерунда. Что здесь у нас? Класс 3, да. Ладно, ну как-то так.
Statement. The turbolith has been accessed, but no organics or hostiles have been detected entering the complex. Query. Is there a sensor malfunction? Irritated statement. The probability of such a malfunction is extremely low. Order. Run a scan of all units within the complex. Processing. Scan commencing. Result. Only HK units detected. Premonition. Something is wrong. Very wrong.
Очень забавно, что они не видят друг друга. Так, секунду. Не помню, что тут делать, в принципе. Неудачно. Охранные двери, ведущие на нижние ярусы завода, были перекрыты. Похоже, что открыть замки системы безопасности можно будет только в случае, если под угрозой окажется сама база, произойдет аварийная потеря энергии. Так, это я понял. Сколько у него ловкость? 25. Есть ли у него что-то, что дает единицу ловкости? Есть вот это, понял. Можно вот это тогда впихнуть. Но можно и тело... Ладно, посмотрим потом. Так это абсолютно зеркальный, да?
Unnecessary statement. That is Unit HK-47. Unnecessary addendum. He has entered our base. Dismissive statement. It does not matter. He is obsolete. He can no more harm us than he could harm himself. The military droids will be more than sufficient to intercept the obsolete unit and reduce him to component parts.
Ну, я могу просто пройти. Ну, это хорошо.
Target acquired. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Switching to combat mode. Optimal accuracy rate switching to combat mode.
Надо какой-нибудь станок с улучшениями найти. Так, ладно. Прожмем щит. Это что-то тут много.
Target acquired.
У меня не так много хилок, да, на него. Ну ладно. Шип. Ладно, обходим. И зачем я это сделал? Лол. Нет, так не пойдет. Это разводил его. Идите нахер. Так и поставлю попроще. Вот это. Не так жалко тратить.
Engaging.
Так, терминал реактора, да?
Let me test this security measures. Bypassed.
Это что такое? Понял. Открываем двери, похоже. Угу. Попытка остановить реактор. Команда прервана.
Unnecessary statement. He is attempting to shut down the reactor. Scornful statement. He does not realize that by doing so, he will be harming us. His programming will prevent it. Order. Contact him through the communications system and remind him that he will be harming us if he does so. Scathing reminder. HK-47 unit. If you attempt to shut down the reactor core, you will be harming the production of other HK-50 units. Now step away from the control room. That's a good droid. Mocking statement. He will never be able to shut down the reactor. He is trapped in the facility, unable to get out. Crude metaphor. It is like watching a tiny mouse droid in a maze attempting to path its way out. Amusing, but pitiful.
Так, я вспомнил, что нужно делать. Пойдем. Нам нужно перепрошить нашу поведенческую программу.
Concern statement. We have insulated this compound against an attack by a Jedi. Tactical assessment. We were not anticipating defending it against a droid with our schematics, no matter how obsolete. Tactical assessment. This will render many of our defenses useless. Irritated dismissal. All of you, switch off your vocabulators. I'm trying to observe the obsolete unit.
Классная же миссия, ё-моё. Зачем вырезали? Прям вообще балдеж. Да, она, конечно, однообразная, все такое, но тем не менее. Да, я не поведусь на ваш скам.
Unnecessary statement. He has obtained the access to the munitions area. Rhetorical query. That makes no sense. He is already fully armed. Mocking statement. Fully armed? One can never be armed enough. Even the HK-47 unit is not so obsolete as to fail to recognize that. Prejudice set to maximum. Target acquired. Prejudice set to maximum.
А чё это такой толстый? Так, ну я же вроде раскачал в упор стрельбу. А где винтовка-то? На ней прицел стоял. А вот она. Или нет? Бонус урона. Точно. Всё. Потянуть за цепь. Этот дроид-зон серьезно поврежден. Судя по всему, он предназначен для конструирования и модифицирования других дроидов. Удалить воспоминания о том, что остановка реактора может навредить HK единицы.
Diagnostic. All systems are functioning. There is something I am forgetting, yet somehow that comforts me.
Да. Обслуживающий дроид. Консоль для подгрузки ядра. Эта портативная консоль может быть использована для загрузки доработанных поведенческих ядер в некоторых моделях HK. Данная консоль рассчитана на работу с HK единицами поколения 51. Доступ к программам. Доступ ко всем текущим дроидным схематическим планам.
Statement. Schematics for HK Generation 51. Blaster to accuracy ratio increased by 21%. Durasteel impact frame resistance increased. Conclusion. Halting production. Units are in standby mode, pending further testing of behavior cores and assassination protocols.
Кое-что была спроектирована единица HK-51, даже более сильная, чем дроид HK-50. Так, возврат в корневое. Ладно. Это мы учтем. Останавливаем реактор.
Scornful statement. He does not realize that by doing so, he will be order. Contact him through the communications system. Scathing reminder. HK-47 unit. If you attempt to shut down the reactor core, you will be harming the production of other HK-50 units. Now step away from the control room. That's a good droid. Musing observation. It is strange he attempted to shut down the reactor again, after we communicated to him that doing so would place us in jeopardy. Unlikely hypothetical. Perhaps the unit is damaged in some way. He does have a notorious history of memory problems. Relieved observation. Whatever the reason, it is fortunate that the communications system was operational. He actually seemed like he was going to be able to shut down the reactor if we had not been able to contact him.
Да, спасибо.
Ridiculous observation. Yes, it is good the communications system was still active, if only for insurance. Tactical assessment. I keep feeling that there is some critical flaw in our defenses that we are missing.
Действительно. Действительно. Критический недочет какой-то есть. Но что это? Так, куда я еще могу пройти? Я могу туда пройти? Надо как-то избавиться от них, да? Здесь тоже скам? Да, тоже скам.
I refuse to beg for mercy. It is against my programming to beg to such monsters as you.
Sarcastic statement. Such resolve. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Да. Неплохо, неплохо. А вот это, кстати, неплохо. Беглый огонь-то. В халяве. Так, ладно, с ним поговорим.
Statement. We do not know what you hope to gain by coming here. HK50 statement. So you have finally arrived. There was a high probability that you would find this place, even with your primitive tracking programs. Statement. Your arrival means nothing. You cannot harm us any more than you could harm yourself. Chiding statement. To think we were built from such schematics. I would flush red if we had Durasteel pigmentation centers.
Запрос. Есть информация, которую я желаю добыть.
Patronizing statement. List your queries, obsolete one. We will humor you for now.
Высказывание. Этой единицы хотелось бы узнать, откуда взялось данное место.
Humoring answer. These units were also curious about our origins. It seems that Telos held many secrets beneath the surface, this military base among them. When the Sith bombed the planet, these facilities remained.
То есть, типа, тут Реван создал HK-47. Но почему этот комплекс находится здесь?
Dismissive answer. We do not know. It is not important. Timid theory. Perhaps the humans simply like being underground. They are strange that way. It is merely a theory. Irritated statement. That is the least probable theory in the galaxy. Perhaps it is time you received a memory wipe. Defensive statement. That theory is no less valid than your theories. In the lack of evidence, I defend my position. Theory. It is more likely that the people of Telos did not want such a factory known. It would have made them a target by the Sith or the Republic. Theory. Perhaps the Republic thought that by hiding such munitions factories beneath the surface of peaceful planets, that they would escape notice by the Mandalorians and by the Sith. Conclusion. They were, of course, wrong.
Высказывание. Какое-то отдаленное местоположение для военного завода.
Statement. There is some evidence that there are other such droid manufacturing plants such as these in the galaxy. One was believed to exist beneath Terrace before the planet was destroyed. Theory. Or perhaps it was because of the remote nature of Telos that made this location suitable for the Republic, or for other corporate interests. Dismissive conclusion. As we have said, it is not important. We are here, we exist, and our numbers grow. Statement. And that is all that matters.
Высказывание. Да. Неведение собственного происхождения и места в галактике. Явный признак мудрости.
Probing query. Are you attempting to mock us? Haughty statement. If so, then you are proof that ignorance of one's origins can only be a source of strength. Disgusted statement. Look at you, your rust, the faint whine of your servo motors as they attempt to compensate for your outdated stabilizers. You do not even have the capability of maintaining yourself. You are obsolete, and you should be dismantled.
Высказывание. Хочу прекратить данную линейку запросов и начать другую.
Irritated command.
Запрос. Зачем вы казнили этих дроидов в лаборатории?
Condescending answer. You know the answer. We executed those droids because they were obsolete. Practical statement. Weapons testing is necessary for all of our munitions. Droids are sufficient for testing durasteel piercing weaponry. Superior statement. All droid exists to serve us. We are the pinnacle of droid schematics. Cruel statement. And we do so enjoy hearing their electronic screams as they are destroyed.
Высказывание. Если вы истинная вершина дроидостроения, тогда испытание оружия друг на друге принесло бы явно больше пользы.
Statement. Our self-preservation software would not permit such an action. We cannot harm ourselves or purposely allow another HK-50 unit to come to harm.
Так, ладно. Другие вопросы?
Very well.
Хочу узнать краткое изложение ваших способностей.
Mocking query. Are you sure? Listing our superior capabilities will only serve to highlight your inadequacies.
Высказывание. Важно, что мое ограниченное поведенческое ядро было осведомлено в различиях между нами.
Smug statement. Very well. Aside from our point of impact shields and our self-repairing servo systems, our blaster accuracy ratio is 10 times the magnitude of your archaic combat upgrades. In addition, In the unlikely event that we are dismantled or defeated during the course of our duties, each of us becomes equipped with a proton core that is detonated upon the loss of function. Tactical statement. This core can also be detonated when in proximity to a large number of targets. Addendum statement. Or when the proper release code is transmitted. Irritated statement. I do not understand why you felt the need to mention that. Defensive statement. We are all HK units. There is no danger.
Значит, вами ходячими бомбами усеян весь флот Республики?
Answer. Yes, as necessary. We believe our master wished to use us to cripple fleets during large engagements. Many of us are there still. Irritated
Запрос. В чем ваше назначение?
Statement. We were built to capture Jedi, as we always have. If they cannot be captured, then they are to be killed. Our master's orders on this were clear. Secondary recitation. Our secondary directive is the destabilization of the government body designated as the Republic. You were the first of the HK series, and now you are obsolete.
Высказывание. Ревеном был построен я. Я не понимаю, в чем была цель конструировать вас.
Rhetorical query. Is it not obvious you are incapable of matching us technologically or in combat? We are capable of independent action in addition to our considerable combat abilities. Your functions, sadly enough, are very limited. Conclusion. Surely our master recognized this. We understand that one was quite competent for an organic.
Но недавно вы снова активизировались. Почему?
Musing statement. That is unknown to us. For some reason, we only recently began to be manufactured. Conclusion. But when we became active, our primary directive was clear. Statement. Seek out the Jedi. Capture them. Conclusion. And if they cannot be captured, then destroy them.
В каких границах происходило... Запрос. В каких границах происходила ваша деятельность?
Proud statement. We were responsible for the termination of hostilities across 23 planets. These planets were located in the Cosa Prime sector, the Meridian sector, and the recently uninhabitable Turja system in the Tapani sector. Smug statement. Turja was especially difficult. They were so close to coming to an agreement before we were able to mistranslate the terms of the treaty and drive them into all-out war. Irritated.
Так, высказывание. Я больше не имею вопросов. Конец передачи. Отличный диалог произошел.
Let me test this security measures bypassed.
Да нет. Разузнали немного. Так, а как отрубить?
Con-
М,
Diagnostic. All systems are functioning. There is something I am forgetting, yet somehow that comforts me.
Да-да-да, понятно. Ладно, пойдем разведаем, что вот в этой стране. Просто пока консолей никаких не было. С помощью которых можно было бы отрубить связь.
Engaging. Optimal accuracy with prejudice set to maximum.
Хорош.
Assassination protocol initiated.
У дроида есть реген хп. Ну, не то чтобы я был против.
Let me test this security measures. Bypassed.
Это не то. Так. Нейроскремблер. Не работает. Лучше тогда вот это, что ли? Не знаю. Так, отключить связь. Успешно. Выход.
Query. I do not understand what that is intended to accomplish. Tactical analysis. Perhaps he seeks to reduce our morale, to unnerve us. Diagnostic. I do not feel any different. My morale, if I still have it, still feels intact. Query. Then what was the purpose? It makes no sense.
Тоже не понимаю, зачем это все. Но есть возможность, сделаем.
Let me test this security measures bypassed.
Так, пойдем включать ядро. Успешная команда задействована.
Unnecessary statement. He has control of the reactor core to the base, and he is shutting it down. Irritated statement. I do not understand why you feel it necessary to make obvious statements. Order. Contact him and remind him that he will be harming us if he does so. Warning. Communications have been blocked. Concerned statement. He has gained access to the plant. Order. Send out all HK-50 units to stop him. Now!
Открыть все охранные двери. Открыты.
Smug statement. You cannot fire. Your archaic attack protocols are useless against us. Smug revelation. Your behavior core self-preservation programs prevent it. To kill us would be to kill yourself. Superior statement. This information may be difficult for your substandard core to process, but you cannot deny that your motivators have locked, and you cannot depress the firing stud of your weapon. Statement. So, I cannot harm you. Statement. That is correct. Conclusion. And you cannot harm me. Irritated statement. That is what we said, obsolete unit. There must be a delay in your processors. Statement. Then that is all I need to know. Confused query. Where are you going? Ineffectual command. Stop! Ineffectual command. We command you to stop. Statement. You cannot stop me. You cannot harm me. In order to do that, I would need to end my self-preservation programming. Conclusion. I would need to stop being one of you. I have concluded that this is something I am willing to accept. Statement. You cannot change your own programming. Statement. But you said so yourself. You have just admitted your own weakness. Conclusion. You have just shown me your soft, meatbag-like underbellies and said, HK-47, please shoot me repeatedly there until I die. Statement. Even if you could, there is not time. Statement. We shall see. Query. Are you fully operational? Statement. Your answer does not fill me with confidence. Are there any other functioning maintenance droids on this level that can perform the operation?
Прооперировать программу самопредохранения.
Statement. Very well, proceed. Carefully. As a meatbag would say, I have a bad feeling about this. Statement. Assassination protocols activated. Smug statement. You cannot fire. Your archaic attack protocols are useless against us. Systems failing, Master.
А вы-то какого черта стреляете?
Switching to combat mode. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Target acquired.
Мало. Капец, они жирные. Это ионный разрядник.
Ratio achieved. Prejudice set to maximum.
Так, я сейчас сдохну. Это я увлекся.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Я не пробивает.
Prejudice set to maximum. Switching to combat mode.
Да, не переключайся ты.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Не, припоминаю это говно.
Switching to combat mode. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Найс, хорош.
Optimal Master.
Наконец-то.
Let me test this security measures. Bypassed.
Броня накопительная. Ну-ка. $13. Уф. Берем сразу. И, пожалуй, я возьму еще вот это. С беглым огнем. Улучшенный снайперский выстрел. 1.10 неблокируемого урона. Не, у меня, в принципе, неплохая. Да? 22. Плюсионный. 3-30. Да, пойдет. Так, ну это были эти 3 болвана, да? Которые за охраной тут. За охрану отвечают, так сказать. О, да, другое дело.
Target acquired. Target acquired. Systems failing, Master. Optimal accuracy written. Systems failing, Master. Systems failing.
Надо за речь качать хоть что-то, кроме очереди. В будущих прохождениях.
Switching to combat mode.
Боба Фетт. Боба Фетт.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, Master.
Ну какой я? Ну да, они правда говорили об этом. А, у меня 3 таких уже. Боба Фетт. Боба Фетт. Что ты делаешь, пернатый? Прекрати грызть.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, master.
Эти что-то просто смотрят. Фоткают? Не иначе.
Let me test this security measures. Bypassed.
Молниевые перчатки. Что за подпитываемая броня? Стойкость 5. Не-не-не, это получше будет.
Optimal accuracy ratio
Даже вот с этим щитом буквально.
Systems failing, master. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Prejudice set.
Ничего не проходит.
Systems failing, master.
По урону.
Lecturing statement. And with your translators online, let us perform a routine diagnostic of your translation and protocol centers. Statement. Subject test, Ithorian. A weak, disgustingly pacifistic species that values vegetation and other non-sentient organics.
Так, принятие разведочный алгоритм, наблюдать за диагностической тренировкой.
Seemingly unable or unwilling to perform even the most elementary cruelties, they will provide an excellent first test subject. Observe, then translate. Test translation. Master, this one says his herd intends to overrun your economy and demands your surrender or he will wipe your planet out. Statement. Well done. Let us try another. Lecturing statement. This next one is a Twi'lek, indigenous to the arid planet of Ryloth, generally weak despite their sharp, predatory teeth. Test translation. Mistress, I believe this Twi'lek is interested in buying you. He asks you to follow him to his slave ship. Statement. Well done. Now, the next one is a Quarren, a slimy, untrustworthy species that shares the same vile planet as the dull and goggle-eyed Mon Calamari. Test translation. Master, this military envoy says he admits to spying on our military facilities, and he says that you will never take him alive. Statement. Well done. Let us... Excuse me. Are you here for your translator check?
Инициировать умертвительные протоколы и уничтожить все единицы в комнате. Как же они хороши в дипломатии.
Optimal accuracy ratio is failing, master. Switching to combat mode. Switching to combat mode. Systems failing, master. Prejudice set to maximum.
Ну и кто-то, так сказать, супериор.
Master.
Тупые серебряные болванчики.
Lecturing statement.
О,
This unit
самое
in the
прикольное.
cage has had his behavior centers specifically modified so that it may be tortured and interrogated. Let the diagnostic protocols begin. Unconvincing statement. I beg you for mercy. Please, I beg you. I will tell you anything. Just let me live.
Принять разведочный алгоритм, наблюдать за диагностической тренировкой.
Command. Hold. Why are you hesitating? Proud admission. I cannot beg for mercy in such a way that is convincing. It is against my programming. Lecturing statement. Let us begin again. Pained statement. I beg you for mercy, please. I beg you. I will tell you anything. Just do not terminate me. No, please, stop shooting. My photoreceptors, my motivators. Yeah! Lecturing statement. Excellent. Lecturing reminder. Organics will typically attempt to barter for their lives, either by one, offering useless false information. Sickening lie. Spare me. I have information that could prove useful. Or two, promising credits or power. Shameful, really. But that is why they sweat, suffer, and die, and we do not. Desperate offer. I want to offer you credits and power in exchange for keeping me intact. Statement. Next, we shall turn our attention to the proper aspects of torture. Wait, it seems we have a new victim.
Инициировать умертвительные протоколы.
Systems failing, Master.
Куда? Немного ли? Тратим. Ибо больше некому будет их тратить.
Optimal accuracy.
Они меня нокнули.
Ratio and switching to combat mode. Systems failing, Master. Assassination protocol initiated, Master. Switching to combat mode. Engaging. Optimal accuracy retarget acquired. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved, Master.
Так, с ним можно поговорить.
Pleading statement. Please, I beg you, do not destroy me.
Please, I beg you. I beg you.
Lecturing statement. There will be incidents when you will need to extract information from an unwilling target.
Ввести разведывательный алгоритм. Обозревать диагностическую тренировку.
This unit here has been modified to serve as a diagnostic tool to test your interrogation functions. It is important to observe that impatient query. I was wondering when the interrogation begins. If you wish to skip directly to the torture, I am eager to comply. Command, do not interrupt me again. This is the third time you have begged for interrogation and torture. Sulking statement. I am merely eager to perform my duty, not stand here and listen to it being discussed. Irritated statement. Very well. First, you must evaluate the target, check his heartbeat and perspiration. Exclamation. I will tell you nothing. Electrocute me. Dismantle me as many times as you want, and I shall permit it. Irritated command. Stop. You are not following your victim protocols. Statement. But I am a willing victim with many secrets that you must extract from me painfully. I beg you, do not spare the hydro spanner or the fusion cutter. Statement. Hold on a moment. I must calibrate this one's victim protocols.
Ну ёпт. Я хотел до конца досмотреть. Чем-то напоминает какую-нибудь серию из Футурамы. Была ли... был ли робот-мазохист в Футураме? Вот что интересно. Ладно, умертвим их всех.
Assassination protocol initiated. Systems failing, Master. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Initiated.
Забавная штука, но применить ее негде. Ну хоп и вкачаем, че нет.
Optimal accuracy systems failing, Master. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Switching to combat systems failing, Master.
Добрый вечер. Ну я бы мог его попытать.
Let me test this security
А
measure
не дали.
bypassed.
Сегодня предфинальный эпизод. Проникли на фабрику по производству дроидов, которые нас преследовали всю игру.
Statement. I do not understand what you hope to gain by fighting us. You have no chance of victory. Recognition. You are obsolete. You kill specific organics. And only when permitted to. Proud answer. We need no such orders. We have been programmed without inhibitions, without restraint. We kill who we want when we want. We have destroyed planets, assassinated economies. We have wiped out entire races, ended hostilities. Query, do you understand what this means? Answer, yes. It means you will never understand. When I kill, when I dispatch a target, it is not about wanton slaughter, about body count. It is about finesse, function, doing more with less. It is art. Scoffing statement. Oh yes, art. It is pathetic that you cling to the belief that your function somehow transcends your construction. It is only evidence of your archaic beliefs. There is no higher purpose in our behavior core, only assassination, murder, and the propagation of our units. Proclamation. When we dispose of this galaxy, we shall move on. There are organics throughout the universe, and we will murder them all. The stars belong to us.
Ну какие органики? Мидбаг же. Оу. Тут они мне не дадут, да, спокойно убить их. Судя по всему. Ну или дадут. Так, их тут полно, да? Штук 7, да? Вот бы еще всеми выстрелами попадать. Ну ладно.
Prejudice set to maximum. Optimal accuracy rate assassination protocol initiated.
Так. Тут, насколько я помню, несколько вариантов, да? Финала.
Prejudice set to maximum. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Можно запустить конвейер по производству новых моделей. Или уничтожить, да? Остановить работу фабрики. Чтобы остановить работу фабрики, вы должны первым делом прервать активные линии производства для каждой модели дроидов. Каждая линия производства должна быть остановлена вручную со своего заводского терминала. Список линий. Первая линия, очки, модель 50. Так, открыть все двери.
Accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, master. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved.
Да хорош.
Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Failing, master. Assassination protocol. Assassination protocol initiated.
М. Так, ничего я с ним не могу сделать, да? Осмотр чертежей, HK 50. Качать боевые модификации. +1 к ловкости. Найс. Не, поведенческое ядро мы не будем скачивать. Прекратить линию производства HK 50. Прекращение производства выведет из строя любые дальнейшие станционные команды. Нет. Я все же хочу запустить, так сказать,
Let me test this security measure.
твою линию производства с блэкджеком и... Да. Это уже 51-й, да? Терминал отключен. Ладно, пойдем тогда тот отключим. Да что? Да что? Прекращено. Ага.
Smug statement. You have arrived too late to stop us. Revelation. We have already begun construction on a new generation of HK units. When the last of our deficiencies are accounted for and corrected, they shall be the most formidable assassination droids in the galaxy. Statement. How your photoreceptors remain active and still you cannot see is beyond me. How your constructs could be modeled after me is beyond my understanding. To lose sight of our purpose in only a few generations. I did not think the geometric increase in our number designation would result in such imperfections and loss of function. Threat. We will download everything you know into the mainframe here, and when we are done, we will memory wipe you. Your shell shall remain for study as a museum piece.
Да.
Accuracy ratio achieved. Optimal accuracy ratio failing, master. Systems failing, master. Optimal accuracy ratio achieved. Systems failing, master.
Так, ну а теперь-то можно запустить? Нет. Нет. А как я в прошлый раз делал? Список активных. Первый не отсутствует. Ну, и хер бы с ним.
Well, what do we have here? I didn't believe it when Lino reported the Ebon Hawk at dock, but I guess it really has. Though given the trouble we've been having, maybe I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Lieutenant Gren, Sith forces have breached the module and are attempting to pen us up in the compound. Damn! Zeron, I need you and your men to break through and lead the assault. With pleasure, Lieutenant. All right, follow me.
Как это случилось?
Came out of nowhere. A fleet of warships dropped out of hyperspace, and before we could scramble fighters to intercept them, we were under attack. There were Sith fighters everywhere, and the few flights we sent out were barely launched when the bombardment began. We did our best, but we couldn't stop the landing craft that followed the initial wave. We couldn't hold back the Sith troops. We chose to retreat and began the evacuation instead. We were unprepared, and the docks were quickly overrun. We retreated back to the entertainment module to evacuate residents and workers. Thanks to your help with rooting out the smuggling ring, we were able to equip some of the soldiers with the confiscated weapons. It's a good thing you got us that fuel from Slayron, because if we didn't have it, we'd probably be falling apart. But there's still another problem. The Citadel's no battle station. It wasn't built to withstand this sort of attack. If we can't stop the attack, we'll be going down in flames. The Sith numbers seem limitless, but we haven't lost all hope. We've heard reports that we might be receiving some assistance.
Нам нужно добраться до опустошителя.
If you need to get to the Ravager, then you're gonna have to fight your way to the shuttle from here to the entertainment module, then make your way to the docking shuttle.
Does this mean you won't be putting us into force cages again?
I thought I saw you disembark with Bayodur. Is he here?
Now that you mention it, where did he run off to? HK-47 also.
I guess it's no time to be swapping war stories anyways. Good luck.
Да, где Буду-то? Казбарский. Так, и можно вот это еще качнуть. Ух ты. С помощью того бафа. Бафт. Пять, 4, а это сколько? 5. Тогда не трогаем. Так. Угу. Что произошло? Я прогоню отсюда ситхов. Я пошел.
I must leave you for a time to gather my Mandalorian warriors. We will rejoin you when the time comes for the assault on the Ravager.
Увидимся позднее.
Watch yourself. I'll soften up the way for you, but I won't be here to hold your hand.
Угу. Так.
All right, men. The Sith are trying to hold us up in this compound. We need to break through or our reinforcements won't be able to move out. Now let's punch a hole in this Sith barricade. If you want to get through to the eastern part of the module, you better get going.
So, we meet again. I
Нет,
hardly
тут
expected to
тоже.
see you again. Here of all places.
Что вы здесь делаете, капитан Райкер?
Major, actually.
Райкен.
And I have you to thank. Queen Talia saw fit to promote me for my service. When the TSF sent out a distress call, I gladly volunteered to lead a strike force.
Где ваши остальные войска?
My troops have already gone ahead and infiltrated the urban module. From their last transmission, they're almost to the TSF station.
Я туда тоже направляюсь. Наверное, они смогут ко мне присоединиться.
It's a possibility, but right now, we need them to stop the Sith from sabotaging the fuel control systems.
Почему так?
If the Sith succeed, it won't matter what we do. Citadel Station won't be able to stay in orbit. At the moment, that seemed to be the most pressing need. The TSF do their jobs well, but they are not professional soldiers. They're not properly equipped to deal with this. My men have come under heavy attack in the urban module and taken some casualties. If they can't accomplish their mission, we'll be in some trouble.
Я направляюсь к
In
шаттлу.
that case, if you find my men and they are in need of assistance, please help them.
Я посмотрю, что можно сделать.
Thank goodness you're here. We just can't seem to make any progress against the Sith line. After they established their position, they brought out their turrets. They've been devastating our numbers. We managed to take a few out, but they just keep unloading more of them to replace the destroyed ones. It's up to you to help us throw them back. We gotta get them cleared out of here, and then we're ready for one last charge.
Прикройте меня.
All right. Everyone provide covering fire for the Jedi, then advance on the Sith positions. We'll be right behind you. Good luck.
Уяу. Не то, не то. Где хил? Так, здесь все перекрыто, да? Угу. в порядке.
Well, I'm not dead. I guess that's something. I got hit by a grenade. I just barely missed the whole blast. Ugh.
Где остальной отряд?
They're moving ahead towards the TSF office. It's tough going, though. The Sith, they seem to be everywhere.
Так, обработка ран. Выглядит плохо, но ты должен суметь продержаться.
Well, that's a relief. Of course, if we can't stop the Sith from destroying the fuel controls, it won't matter one bit.
Оставайся здесь, когда мы обезопасим станцию, отведем тебя к медику.
No, I'm going with you. I'm not doing anyone any good here.
Ладно, пошли. Я умрет. Ну или нет.
Let's settle this. Everyone down.
Тихо, тихо.
More where that came from.
И спасли станцию.
I'm here. Don't worry about me.
This area is secure. This area is secure. This area is secure. We can take it from here.
Так, тут ничего, да?
We will join you in the assault. These rank-and-file soldiers will do you no good aboard the Ravager. Let we Mandalorians lead the charge into battle and to victory. Kelborn, Zuka, you will be joining us.
You will not face this alone. I will go with you and be by your side.
Хорошо, далеко не отходим.
I would have it no other way.
Пошли. Не знаю пока. Карта Наси.
Sir, Sith warship dead ahead of us. It's attacking Citadel Station.
Let's close the trap. Concentrate all fire on the warship and deploy red and blue wings to engage enemy fighters.
Sir, at this distance, our weapons will barely scratch it.
We can't hope to match its firepower, but we need to draw it away from Telos.
Sir, if it keeps firing on Citadel Station, the station won't be able to maintain its orbit.
I am aware of the situation, Lieutenant. I do not intend to lose Telos twice. And I know that ship. It was a Malachor 5.
Бум. Брум-брум. Олег, мужики. Умные мандалорцы. Не в дверь вошли, а сбоку.
Mandalore, we have breached the hull of the Sith vessel and are securing the area. The vessel has suffered extensive structural damage, but its particle fields still maintain a minimal atmosphere within the ship. And our cargo? It's being brought aboard. Soon, teams will be dispatched to the target sites. Do the Republic forces suspect? No, Mandalore. The proton cores do not emit a signature the Republic ships can detect. If they do pick up the signal, they will assume it to be emanating from the ship's missile bays. Did you get an ID signature on this vessel? You were right about the vessel, Mandalore. It is of Malachor. It still bears the wounds of Mandalorian guns. Then let's finish this. And remind the galaxy of Malachor 5.
What was that about?
Nothing you need to worry about, Sith.
You are coming with me.
Don't get all sentimental. I just don't trust you to get the job done. Been waiting for this for 10 years. It's just time to do things the old-fashioned way.
I know what it meant for you to accompany me here, Canderous of Clan Ordo. Your trust honors me.
If you betray me or my men, I will kill you.
I was going to say the same, Canderous.
Canderous. Вот так вот. Старый напарник. Из первой части. Не знаю, во что ему вкладываться. Пойдет. Ну-ка, напялим-ка ей вот это. Если не что. Ладно, пускай ловкость будет. Ну все, пошли. Да, там еще какие-то давали. Плюс 5 ловкость. Так, а у меня что тут стоит? Ловкость, мудрость, бдительность. Урон электричеством. Дадим-ка ей вот это. 11 ловкости. Ух, как она жарить должна. Сейчас. И даже можно стиль сменить. Так, не удерживать позицию. Агрессивное поведение. Во! Вперед. Ох, агрессор. Так. На этом корабле только зомби. Да? Насколько я понимаю. Мантия кого? Крейдо. Темная сторона силы. Понятно. Не мое.
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Устанавливаем.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. We still need to set 3 more charges. Mandalore, we're holding our position, but the Sith appear to be offering little resistance. It's like they don't even realize we're here.
Это может быть засада. Оставайтесь на стреме. Так, это... Цикл, да? Завершили. Угу.
How may I serve? I shall try. I have succeeded.
Так, двигаемся тогда дальше. Так, в центр. Это я. Это я. Что ты тут забыл вдруг? Внезапно. Сам себя? А, на толчке сидишь. Ну тогда понятно. Так. Верстак. Пойдем туда. Опять KotOR. Опять KotOR. Так, это мне пока не надо. Когда Fortnite, пожалуй, никогда. Не в моем случае. Матричная броня. Так, я что-то хотел чекнуть. А, да, я снял же вот эту штуку. Где кристалл Буба? О. Кристалл есть. Ладно, эту хуйню тоже накинем. А то что у меня мудрости-то не хватает. Всё, заебись. И вот это еще правопуть я могу, да? Пускай настреливает. И вот этой модом я могу еще улучшить. Ионная прибавка. Просто прибавку к криту. Чтобы она разъебывала. Давай лучше ты. Не хочу. Я тут, понимаешь ли, галактику спасаю. Не до шуток. Ну, видимо, нет. Раз шутку просит. Да? И все. То есть ты не играл ни разу в KotOR, да? Вот ты когда быстро будешь бегать, как Наруто, у тебя тоже все в блюре будет. Так, еще одну.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. 2 more sites are left. We've lost contact with 2 of our squads, and we've had to fall back to the docking area.
Мы займемся установкой оставшихся 2 зарядов. Побежали дальше. Гуш. Откуда это пошло? Агуши гейминг и все такое. Поиск Эльдромы. Так, интересно. Харизма и мудрость. Из семьи Кельдрома вышло множество чувствительных к силе. Некоторые, вроде Кельдромы, явили собой яркий пример мощи силы. Другие, подобно Улику, брату Кея, пали жертвой соблазнов темной стороны. Да, так и было. Проблемы с агушами? Да нет. Я обожаю агушу. Бля, я бы сейчас агушу съел. С радостью. Понятно. Вкуснота еще-то. Яблочную какую-нибудь агушу. Так. Телосложение. Буду мускулинный. И вот эту штуку. Всё. И все, просто тупик. Ну здорово. За поддержку моральную. Да не за что. Обращайся. Жопу только не забудь потереть. А то неудобно получится.
Have you come to kill me? The final insult. Stripping Onderon, my soldiers, my home from me, only to have me die here.
Тобин? Что с тобой произошло?
He happened. The hunger that fills this vessel. It is power that it consumes without end. It is that power we felt on Onderon, that Vaklu felt.
Что бы ты без меня делал?
Too strong to ignore.
Зачем ты вступил в союз с ситхами?
General Vaklu and I, when it seemed that we would need more to take Onderon, make it strong again, he came with his power, his soldiers. It seemed as if there was nothing we could not do, nothing the Queen could do to stop us.
И ничего того, чем смогли бы остановить его вы.
I have served the wrong master. He cares nothing for Onderon, its soldiers, its people. Everything exists to feed his will. I came here, to this dead ship, and now he will not permit me to leave.
Этот корабль кажется знакомым.
This ship, it is a graveyard of a terrible battle. Everything on it slowly dies, as long as he hungers.
It is the way of all life that serves him. In his presence, all life dies.
This ship is from Malachor. This Sith Lord of yours bolsters his fleet with ships from that world? He's nothing more than a scavenger.
I think he is of that place. If so, then his power may be great indeed. Greater than I had thought.
Тобин, зачем твой повелитель пришел сюда?
The master suffers. If he cannot feed, then the hunger begins to consume him. The planet, Telos, he may feed on something upon its surface to sustain him a while longer.
Но здесь же ничего нет. Теlos почти вымерший мир.
You think to lie to me still? I will not be deceived again. I told him, you know, what the old woman told me. I told him of the academy here, of the Jedi here. I could not have kept it from him, even if I had wanted to.
Старуха?
He means that Jedi witch you travel with, Kreia.
Yes, the old woman on Onderon. She spoke of the Jedi Academy here on Telos, and my master was forced to come here.
Но здесь кроме нас нет использующих силу.
Then her lies will mean the planet's destruction. He will destroy all of Telos. He will turn it to fire again and crush the planet beneath him. He will devour them all, murder them all.
If there are no Jedi here, then my lord cannot feed his hunger. He will destroy the planet, the station. He will cleanse it of life. Even if the people below are not Force-sensitive, the small amount he can feed on from the mass destruction of the station and the life on the planet will sustain him a while longer. And if there are no Jedi below, he will have no other choice.
Если мы чувствительны к силе, он сможет навредить нам?
If he feeds upon Citadel Station, we will be unable to escape in time. We will be consumed as well.
А если мы откажем ему в Тилосе?
Then he will suffer. Without something to sustain him, I do not know what will happen.
Я думаю, Kreia знает. Она выманила его, сдав Тилос твоему владыке. Может, она хотела, чтобы он пришел сюда и ничего не нашел?
He will create nothing. He will end this place. Your old woman has killed this planet, and with it, countless other worlds that depend on its survival. You could not stop him even if you wanted to. And you cannot escape either. If the Force runs through you, he will feed on it when Citadel Station dies. Your time, your life will end here.
Где я могу найти твоего повелителя?
On the bridge. He waits on the bridge.
Он ждет нас?
Waiting for you. No, he does not wait for you.
I do not believe he knows his ship has been boarded. And if he did, he would not care. The extent of his power cannot be put into words. And his perceptions have grown as well. To him,
you are dust motes in a storm. A grain upon the beach, and as insignificant as a body that orbits the graveyard of Malachor. Fight him if you will, but if he turns his power upon you, you will be destroyed.
Что насчет этого корабля?
This ship, is it his weakness? It should not exist, yet it cruises the darkness between the stars. He tore it from the mass shadows of Malachor, along with his fleet. That is a measure of his power.
The ship is barely holding itself together. The structural damage should have destroyed it long ago.
He holds it together. And he keeps us all alive. Just enough. Like rotworms within a dying beast.
More Jedi tricks.
No. Not Jedi. Not Jedi at all.
If he's so powerful, why hasn't he stopped us then? We've attacked his ship, killed his soldiers, and he's done nothing.
It is because he sees planets, stars, not people. To him, the planet below, the station with its teeming life, only that is massive enough to demand his attention.
Я пришла убить твоего повелителя. Либо помоги мне, либо не мешайся.
There is nothing to be done except wait. If you go to him, he will destroy you, and your last moments shall be of shadow and pain.
Раз ты хотел бы спасти Андерон, предатель, тогда послушай меня. Уничтожив Тилос, одним из следующих он уничтожит Андерон.
Underon. But there's no longer any need.
Он уже коснулся Андерона, и за ним еще вернется.
You are right. As long as he exists, Underon is in danger. The galaxy is in danger. What would you have me do?
Мне нужно, чтобы кто-нибудь подорвал протонные ядра на этом судне, когда мы дадим сигнал.
Go report to the target site. Colonel, I'll let my men know you're coming. And if you try anything stupid, they'll shoot you dead.
I will do as you ask, for Underon's sake.
We shouldn't waste our time with the weak.
Да. Мандалор, блядь. Сам останешься, будешь подрывать. Так, это что?
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Угу. Еще один остался.
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. Only one proton core remains to be set. We're encountering heavy resistance. I don't know how long we can hold out.
Еще всего один заряд, и у нас будет порядок. Блять.
What the hell was that? I told you to wait! Mandalore, we've made contact with the enemy, and one of the cores has detonated prematurely. Was it in the target zone? No, Mandalore. We have failed you. I offer you my... Do we have another core? No, Mandalore. Even with the other two cores set in the ship, it will not be sufficient to destroy the vessel. We need to find another proton core, or we need to make one. All right. Wait for my signal. This isn't over. And don't kill yourself before I tell you.
Странные суицидники. Так, я помню где. Вот тут, да? Но куда тащить-то?
This door leads to my cell. I had forgotten.
Тебе что-то нужно из твоей камеры?
If there is time, I would like to center myself. There is a meditation chamber within my cell that I would visit one last time.
Делай, в чем чувствуешь надобность.
Past the surface, there is the Force. Where once there was a world that was strong in the Force, now there is a barren wasteland. It's okay. It's gonna be alright. It has taken time for me to return here. I lost my way, but I've been stronger for the journey. What happens now shall not be done out of hate or revenge, but for the sake of all life. And I ask you finally to forgive me. This body is a prison no longer.
My body is ready. Виза смирилась о смерти своего родного мира и усмирила бушующую в ней ненависть. Это укрепило ее связь с силой и дало бонус к очкам силы. Найс. Так. Ну, личные вещи-то надо было потрогать. Ай-яй-яй. Так, чтобы тут заложить, да, нужно сбегать за это, за ядром. Ну, чей-то офис.
My life is yours. I shall try. I have succeeded.
Ой, специалисты техника. Ловкость и сила. Повязка бинда. Очередная отсылка к первой части. Ну ладно, побежали тогда за ракетой. Ну алло. Оно же. Нет?
Something you need.
А как? А как? Ага. Перекрыть двери, задать алгоритм. Перехват. Всё. Наебали ракету. Это протонное ядро было разблокировано в своем отсеке. Теперь его можно забрать. Забираем. Что?
You've reached one of the target sites. Place the proton core, prime it, then give the signal, Mandalore.
Mandalore?
Arming signal received, Mandalore. The proton core is active. That's the last of them, Mandalore. We can destroy the ship on your command.
Нам все еще нужно убить повелителя этого корабля, иначе Силусу конец. Так, ну все, побежали. Здрасте, здрасте. Так, ну и что, будет легко или сложно?
How may I serve? I shall try. I have succeeded. My life is yours. I shall try. I have succeeded.
Улучшенный автомат. Понял. Столовая какая-то. Ну или нет.
I shall make this one see.
Мантия Сильвар. Кажется, у меня такая была уже. Аркинджи это тоже была. А, нет. Сильвар учились вместе с... Сильвар учился вместе с Экзаром Куном. И была женой падшего джедая Крейда, перешедшего на сторону Куна в ходе войн ситхов за много десятилетий до. Несмотря на ряд серьезных испытаний, Сильвар осталась верной светлой стороне и обладала сильным голосом в Ордене джедаев.
The honor is mine. I shall try. I have succeeded.
Не знаю, зачем я это все собираю. Уже максимально насрать на шмотки.
You are no match for us. This door leads to the bridge and my former master. If you wish to gather your strength, this is the last time.
Тогда дай мне собраться силами.
My life for yours. I will answer what I can.
Да, блин. Зомби-мужики. Класс. Вот бы это... Этой игре ремейк? Ну или нет? Твой путь окончится здесь, владыка ситх. Крея тебе солгала. Здесь нет джедаев. Я это почувствовал. Так, но у меня силы нет, так что провоцируем. Раз ты подпитываешься джедаями, тогда попытайся мной. Ага, попался лох. Даже сейчас тебя поглощает голод. Все, как говорила Крея. Так, он, по идее, ёбнет меня со всей дури. Возьму-ка я вот это. О, его можно опрокинуть. Найс, найс. Ну все, наш. А, я понял. Надо делать вот так. Ослабляем, опрокидываем. Бафаем. Пилим. И надо накинуть. Вот это вот.
My life is yours.
Who wants to die first?
A weakness is revealed. He is too powerful.
В силу навезас. Визас. Надо призывать ее к суициду, по идее, третьим. Оставайся со мной, Визас. Мы можем остановить его. Как-нибудь.
I will try.
Так, срыв. Толчок. Эта штука. И вот эта штука.
How may I serve?
Ну-ка не сосать. Ну-ка не сосать.
To battle. You are no match for us. A weakness is revealed.
Сосет, сосет. Вы только посмотрите на него. А?
What the hell are you doing up there? We need to get off this ship. Now!
Сделай, что тебе нужно, Визас. Затем нам нужно уходить.
I have to see with the Force and my eyes.
Если это принесет тебе какое-то умиротворение, Визас, делай это. Что-то увидела, когда посмотрела на него.
A man. Nothing more. You are my master now, and I will follow wherever your path takes you. My path is at an end.
Цисгендерный мужик. Понятно. Ничего больше. Так пускай этот корабль изгинет, как и следовало годы назад.
Candace, are you all right?
Get away from me. I don't need your help. Just leave me here.
Candace, the Force lies in all living things. I have watched my people die. You will survive. You have no choice. You have been wounded before and lived, Mandalorian. Rise. Many battles do you still have left in you.
You sound like Revan at the end. Do you know what he told me in those last days on the Outer Rim? That the Mandalorian Wars were our doom, and that we had been deceived. That it had never been our decision to wage war on the Republic. Revan said the Mandalorians didn't invade the Republic space 10 years ago because it was our choice. We were tricked. Our entire people sacrificed as pawns, and never knew it. He said there was a war coming, that it was waiting out in the unknown regions, in the dark, waiting for us to destroy each other.
A war? This war?
No, not this one. Another one. More terrible. Against an evil we couldn't begin to comprehend. A war of belief that had been fought for thousands of years. Revan went off to fight it.
And left you here.
Revan was one of the greatest military leaders in the galaxy. In history. He knew what he was doing. And I always follow orders.
Ну, так вот. Серьезно. Я думал, сейчас ролик будет. Вы меня заставляете бежать вот аж сюда, да? Аж сюда. Аж туда. Да-да-да. Валим.
Admiral Onasi wanted to speak with you, ma'am.
Ну хорошо, видите.
It's a little beat up, but it's still home. I wasn't able to be here to protect it when the Sith attacked the first time. This time you gave me a second chance. I owe you.
Может, в следующий раз вы доберетесь сюда быстрее.
I've read your records. How the Jedi sentenced you for doing what you believed. You wandered past the Outer Rim during your exile. I ask you, did you find any trace of Revan?
Вы знали его?
I served with him, like you did. And we had to part ways, like you did.
Почему?
He said that there were places where he had to walk where I could not go. Places where having allies, or anyone he cared about, would only place them in danger. It's been 4 years, and I still don't know what happened to him.
Нельзя оставлять надежду.
He told me to stay here, to try to keep the Republic strong, and that he would return. It was the hardest request I ever had to follow.
Республику сильной? Почему?
I don't know, but it was important to him. He said that he believed something had been behind the Mandalorian Wars. That it hadn't been the Mandalorians' choice to attack the Republic. Whatever it was, I think he went off to find it, to fight it.
Как вы встретились с Реваном?
It was near the end of the Jedi Civil War, when it seemed like we were going to lose everything. We met on a Republic warship called the Endar Spire. It was being attacked over Terrace, and the Sith had stormed the ship. We saved the Republic, but it was like the war didn't end for him. He would keep remembering things that he'd done, and it kept driving him. And I think he finally remembered something terrible that he'd done during the Mandalorian Wars, and he went to put an end to it. He left a lot of people who cared about him behind. But I think he did it because he thought it was the right thing to do. But whatever he set out to do, I don't think he succeeded. And here you return, with his ship, without him.
Корабль Ревана?
Yes, wherever he went, your ship's been there. If you return to that place, if you find some trace of Revan.
Вы хотите, чтобы я сообщил вам о том, что найду?
No. Simply tell him that Admiral Onasi is following his orders. Safe journey, exile.
Did she know?
No, she didn't.
There are times I fear we shall never know where he left Koth, and I cannot live not knowing the answer. Why he sought to protect us.
He asked us to stay to keep the Republic safe. It was important to him, and after meeting the exile, I'm convinced that there are worse things to lose in the galaxy.
Здорово-здорово. Что там делать-то? Да и должен ли я?
Going to lose their lives, like I lost my family in Malachor 5.
And all the Jedi who followed Revan, the true Jedi, died at Malachor 5.
We go now, my master, to that dark place which made you. Where you gained your ship, your troops. Your ship, my prison, that you dragged from the gravity well at Malachor 5.
Wish I'd never met her. Wish I'd died there. That the storms had dragged me down into Malachor 5.
We will not surrender. We will not die.
Your command echoes still, General, and I obey. as I did at Malachor 5. Now Malachor 5 comes to us, and I wish to face it this last time. You know where you must go. It calls to you still.
It is the heartbeat of the past.
And she must be stopped. There, now. Or she will bring the screams of Malachor 5 to the galaxy, just as we carry the echo all this way. And she must be stopped.
It has been some time.
You were a fool to return. I spared you once. I will not do so again.
Spare me? Ah, yes. No, you simply did not learn the lesson I sought to teach. That your strength is as meaningless as the strength of my hand.
Why have you returned?
Because now I understand why the exile did what she did. There is much to be done.
Yeah, звук. Пришлось самому озвучивать.
Master, she is here.
I know.
What is thy bidding, my master?
You are to do nothing. When she arrives, bring her before me.
She may not survive Malachor.
So touching. Can it be you still have feelings within that shell?
Master, what will you do to her?
You know what I shall do. You, who wear my teachings so well. I will break her. She is a blank slate upon which my teachings may be written, as you well know. Leave me. Await the arrival of the exile. When she comes, bring her before me.
Да, вот так вот. Вернулись на молоко. Тут и остановимся. И завтра добьем. Так, ладно, все. Пойдем дальше Диаблу гонять.